Yes,
what's going
sir.
on? Back in full effect. Crazy, I just came across a Busta Rhymes video. But yeah, no, we back in full effect. Fame4Ransom, I'm NormanFame.
And I'm King Ransom.
This
Yes,
episode 30.
30 for 30.
30 for 30.
Fame4Ransom style.
What? Steph, you got a whole list of niggas that's 30.
Yeah, yo, I got Steph
Terrell
Curry.
Davis.
Yeah,
Who else you got?
Ben Wallace wore 30.
Yeah, you definitely got the Ben Wallace bush.
I should have known that was coming, yo. Rasheed Wallace wore 30 too. I know with the Pistons, he definitely wore 30. Who else I had? I don't know. I think that was it. Yo, I couldn't think of no real good football players, yo. I kept thinking of
It's cool. Terrell Davis, yo. He got a Super Bowl.
I kept thinking of I was trying to think of a Ravens player though. I kept thinking of what was his name? Bernard Pierce. He's a running back.
What was McGahee when he played with us?
23.
Oh.
Yo, we passed 23. We on big 30. You feel me? We out here.
30 for
It's
30.
a celebration, yo. We made it to 30 episodes, bro.
Pop that body straight juicing around here, yeah, man.
The red cup. I mean, you out
the
here.
red cup. Made the double
episode.
cup. Yeah, though. We starting every week, every pod, how we do every week. I mean, just appreciate us.
Hold on, yo. Getting a phone call, yo. Let me tell this man that he's really interrupting the podcast. What's up, yo? You live on the podcast. Don't say nothing incriminating. What up, dummy? You ain't answering the phone, yo. We live. Look at this shit, man. My man, we out here, yo. Yeah, yo.
We live. We live.
We is live.
Yeah, we live.
We a minute in.
Yeah, we just started the intro, yo.
That shit crazy. Don't worry about that, yo. Tune into episode 30 of Fame4Ransom. You'll find out what this is.
Yeah, though, yeah, yo.
My fault for cutting you off,
That's
yo.
backpack, you know what I mean? We ain't seen my man since he packed his backpack up.
Packed his backpack up and went to Florida and shit.
Yeah,
Then
that nigga ain't
yo
been
came
right
back
since.
and ain't never come back.
Yeah, it is
crazy.
what it is, though. So, yeah, before we were rudely interrupted, you know what I mean? How was your week?
Yo, my week was the same as it been the last 3 or 4 weeks. Long as shit.
It can't be, yo. Something got
For real,
changed,
yo.
yo.
Something do gotta change, yo. But again, I'm looking forward to this weekend, bro. It's lit. We got some events coming up. You got Tank Fight on Saturday. We're gonna get in more into that. We got Ravens Steelers. That rivalry never gets old.
Speaking of Ravens Steelers, yo, I got the StubHub credit, yo. I'm thinking about using.
Bro, I got the StubHub credit too, but I want 1 ticket for whatever game I go to. I'm not trying to buy 2 tickets. Them tickets be crazy. They crazy right now.
I'll go if you go. What's
Which
up?
one? This one is like that?
Yeah, this week. I ain't never been to a football game.
Okay,
What's
so
up?
we can see.
Tickets
we can check it
crazy
out.
though. How much your credit for? I got $1,200 worth of credit.
I probably got not 1,200, but I probably got around like 600-700 probably.
Tickets $350 though.
Because
Is you gonna go?
No, yeah, I don't know how much I got, but I told you I was supposed to go to the Ravens Chiefs game.
Is you gonna go?
Yeah, I'll go, bro.
I'm dead serious. Like we can pull up the phone
Yo.
right now and make this shit happen.
I told you I was supposed to go to the Ravens Chiefs game. That ticket was high. I had 1 ticket, and I had tickets for the Wild Out shit, but I had 2 tickets for that.
Right.
So that'll get me a Ravens ticket. I mean,
Yeah,
however that
tickets
shit
crazy.
work.
I think they like $325 right now for some bullshit, but I don't know. I ain't never been to a football game. I mean, that shit'd be pretty dope.
But you found tickets for this game?
Yeah, it's tickets. They letting like 3,000 people in there. All you gotta do is go to StubHub.
But I couldn't find none. Like when I was on StubHub, nothing was popping up.
Nigga, I've been looking at this shit every day.
At least I was just looking at the
my birthday
my
this
phone
week,
just
so I've been definitely looking for. Look, tickets available. How many you need? 2. Bam, they in there.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't let you hit. See, that ain't. But you got that 1,200
No, that's for
credit.
2. That's for 2.
No, it's 1 apiece, bro. Look,
No, it's
look,
not.
Hit it. Look, watch the price. That's 2, boy. I know how StubHub work, boy. That shit wild.
Look, tickets. Look, $355.
But you had to put in like 3 in order to get that. Look, no, 1 won't come up. Put in 3.
Oh no, I don't want no smoke.
Put in 3, and then you gonna get each one
I guess,
300 and something.
I guess my first football game won't be this week.
Be right on the couch.
Right, but yeah, my
$3.99.
past week, Pretty good. Been kind of hectic. You know what I mean? My daughter's birthday. She we turning 2.
Okay, happy birthday.
Shout out to Normani out here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My little baby girl turning 2. My birthday the 5th. Hers the 2nd. We out here. Celebration.
Oh, all right. What you turning? 43?
Yeah. 41, 42, 43.
Yo, why I feel like my bush don't look right, yo? What's going on, bro? My shit good, yo?
Yo, just go ahead and cut your shit off like mine, yo. You ain't gotta worry about that shit, you know what I mean?
Fuck that.
Where we at, yo? Where we starting at, yo? We got a couple topics, you know what I mean, to hit, yo. It's been a pretty wild week. I guess since we was talking about the Ravens, we might as well start big on the Ravens.
All right, we can do that, yo. Renew the rivalry, yo. I just was telling somebody this week, right? I was like, this Ravens-Steelers game it's going to make it the football season for me because at first, the last couple of games, it was just like, it was still, NBA still going on, my team, the Lakers. Nah. So I still was engulfed in that. But now this is really about to, it's going to get the juices flowing, the rivalry and all. I don't know, just for me personally. Yeah, I feel like this is I've been in football season
I already
now.
knew we was good. Ever since we won that, I already knew everything was going to be
but
good.
But it just ain't feel right. It's going to be fans there.
Yeah, it's first time with the fans.
It's renewing the feeling for me. I don't know.
We back. And we about to get this. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it because I've been jinxing the shit out niggas. I thought Halloween was going 16-0 and then niggas caught that L.
So we gonna fuck the Chiefs up.
Yeah.
L.
No, I feel like
so the Lakers gonna win tonight.
L. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just hope for the best for whatever team get that W.
Yeah.
Ooh, that shit was a good choice of words.
But yo, regardless if who wins, I feel like it's gonna be a good game because it's 2 good teams. I'm happy that the Steelers back to where they won't be having excuses.
Yo,
the last couple of years, Ben wasn't there last year. Oh, we ain't had Big Ben. They still was decent, but I'm just like, y'all ain't got no excuse now. Y'all defense good. Y'all got Big Ben back. He playing well. It's lit. It's gonna be a good game.
And then our defense I just found out our defense was number 1 in the league. We got the best defense in NFL. I just found that out.
I remember seeing a stat, and it was like basically like the defense that gave up how many points, and it was like we was up there, but the Steelers had the least amount, but that was before we had played one more game than them, and I'm like, that's kind of flawed because we played one more game.
We the best. We the best defense in the league. We just added a
Go ahead, pronounce
clutch
that shit.
As what's his name?
I don't know.
Ngaku.
I don't know. We talked about it last week.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
all I know is his last name.
I get it,
Ngaku.
I'll probably have it by Sunday. If he get a sack at least.
Yannick Ngaku or something like that.
It's Ngaku, some shit like that.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
don't say, look,
number
niggas,
91.
We gonna hear his name called a few times because he got 5 sacks this year.
They got.
We don't got our highest.
How to say that shit? I still fuck up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Still can't. say that
the whole time for us to be so trash on the defense, for sack wise, we leading the league in sacks.
But you gotta think. But it's not like our pass rush. It's just like the blitzing. So all our corners got a sack.
Yeah, all our corners.
All the safeties got a sack.
Right.
Like so.
Calais got 2.
Yeah,
the nigga we just franchised tag got 0.
It's a collective.
That nigga don't even got half a sack, nigga. That nigga got nothing.
That's crazy. I don't know if that's true though.
Yo, he got none.
Yo, you
Google
gonna
it.
make me look it up. Yo.
Google it. Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
But Judon, he ain't gonna be there next year.
Judon is leading the league in pressures. Like he got the most pressures.
Okay, that's a start.
I ain't know that was a stat. That's what's crazy.
It's like one of them next gen stats, some shit like that.
That's a wild nut ass. That's a wild, crazy ass shit.
Hold up.
He got no sacks. Let me try to tell you, he leading the league in pressure, whatever that means.
No, yo, he do got sacks. He got 2 against Washington. Is correct? Regular season?
Or no?
Yeah. He got 2 against Washington.
I don't think he got
It's according to Google stats. I just put Matt Judon stats. And he got 2 sacks against Washington.
I don't think
that's all he got official. For the regular season.
I don't think that's official. I believe it. If it said, I believe it. Google nuts. Speaking of Google, totally off topic. Yo, I never Google anything, right? Never said this shit. I went to the store to buy some Air Force Ones this day. I was just talking to my man about it. I ain't even text Air Force Ones. I text AF Ones.
That shit crazy.
That shit popped up on my timeline. Yo, that shit was nuts. What you think about that?
That shit wild. Yo, I feel like they be listening. I don't know who
that's what I'm saying.
But Yo, but I be thinking that, so you ain't Google it or nothing.
I didn't Google Air Force Ones.
Yo,
all I did, and I didn't even say Air Force Ones in a text message. All I did was AF1'S. Nigga, I go to Instagram. Yo, you get these new Air Force Ones. Come on, dog.
Yo, but it possibly could be. You heard about that shit with the Atlanta couple where had the Air Force Ones. I don't know. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
That was a good little segue, and that was a good tying together. You might got a point, but
that's a wild situation. But yo, I don't know how that shit works. Like,
that shit happen all the time. That
so
shit
you think like
often.
Siri be listening to us?
I don't even got Siri on. I purposely blocked it. My girl won't even let me have Siri on my phone. Only girl on my phone is my wife, nigga.
Yo, what if you could change the voices on there?
Yeah, shit. Give me forget Siri. Give me Sir.
Who the fuck is that?
Yo, that's my man, yo. Like, yo, that's my homeboy.
Sir the singer? Ain't it a singer named Sir?
It's a singer named
Sir.
Sir.
Oh, you got a homeboy named Sir.
No, I'm just saying. I just took the I of Sir. So it's just
Sir. You want a guy talking to him.
Yeah. Hey, yo, make sure you make that right down Charles Street.
You can change the shit, though. You know that, right?
I didn't know, yo. I don't know shit.
That shit, but I keep my shit as Siri, regular Siri. Look, hey, Siri.
Yeah, look, I don't want no smoke.
She ain't even say nothing.
Right.
Fuck you too.
Hey Siri. Look, my girl be like, yo, what?
I'm Siri.
Right. Nah,
that shit funny though.
But shit cool though.
But no, you was talking about the Air Force shit. Yeah. We get the Air Forces. So it was a story came out with an Atlanta couple. They went to some restaurant called, what is it? Ushi.
Yes, a sushi restaurant.
Yeah, and they was told they had to leave because they didn't have the proper,
proper attire
on. So, which was he had on Air Force Ones. They said they wasn't allowing athletic sneakers, but it was someone present in the restaurant at the time that had on athletic sneakers that were Adidas.
And if I don't know if people have witnessed that video, but if you check out that person, they're in the back tucking it up under the stool, trying to hide their sneakers, and he keep pointing out like, what about her? And she keep tucking it deeper and deeper, like the shit wild. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I feel like these days, yo, nothing really surprised me, yo, because I feel like
that's a fact. I feel like we've saw this plenty of times on the internet, but that don't make it okay. And
it don't make it okay at all. But I'm just saying,
change, like. But then the shit got more shit added to it when T.I. posted a post saying something about he posted a post something like I got word of what happened at the restaurant and basically we got to cancel, we got to shut them down like we shut the one down in Houston or some shit like that. But then he went on, I guess the owner of the restaurant reached out to T.I. to sit down and have a conversation, and T.I. was like, okay, meet me here at the museum, some shit like that. And then they sat down, and then T.I. went on live and was saying basically like he understand basically what goes on in the community, and they apologized for how they treated a couple. But then a couple got mad because T.I. didn't reach out to them. But then T.I. was saying, they reached out to me. I just went with whoever reached out to me first.
What you think about that, though?
It's just a bunch of
I'm talking about, like, what do you, like,
what I think about it, we worried about the wrong shit.
Let me give you a scenario,
let's get to the root of the problem, which is they allowing a white woman to come in there with athletic
I don't want to
sneakers.
Bring it down to race. It was somebody
already in race, though, bro. Like,
I mean...
It's no way around it. Like, let's just be real. Like, it was a white woman in there with athletic sneakers, but they stopped the black man that had on athletic sneakers from coming in. Maybe it is possible that they could have just, missed it when she was, coming in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But so you don't even know full on what had happened.
But when he pointed out and they don't address like, oh, they said some shit like, they was dress shoes, like they was dressy, and it's like, okay, how are they dressy when they sneakers just like them? Like it don't make sense. I feel like you can try to twist and turn this shit any way you want, but it's wrong at the end of the day. Like
I look at it like, all right, that was a fucked up situation. They shouldn't have discriminated, and not even I don't want bring jokes into this shit, but he was a kind of heavy set dude. He'd have probably spent the bag in there on some sushi. You know what I mean? That'd have been a couple dollars in their pocket. But at the end of the day, yo, I'm not. All right, I respect T.I. for everything he do, yo. yo, if I get caught in some shit, I'm not about to get T.I. to come to my rescue. You know what I mean? Like,
but you gotta think of his platform and the way it makes it look.
So what? He the Johnny Cochran of this shit, or like, I mean, not the Johnny Cochran, the Al Sharpton of this shit. Or?
So the people got upset because T.I. basically was like seeming like he was taking their side, and it's like he trying to make it. They made it seem like the couple was wrong, like they did something wrong. When they wasn't the one in the wrong, they was just, showing that they was treated unfairly.
Find a clip, dog.
Find a clip of the what?
Find a clip of what T.I. was saying.
Bro, they some long ass clips. Like it wasn't like it was just
I thought it was like a clip of where
drawn out. Like it's just like get to the point. Like what the fuck is going on? Like
yeah.
But
I mean, it is what it is, yo.
But y'all can, for the listeners out there, y'all can go and check up on it yourselves. It's on the Shade Room.
Hey, on
T.I. posted some shit
on every aspect.
You can just put in sushi restaurant
Air Force One,
some shit like that. It'll come up. But I just think But then he tried to apologize afterwards. It's like, bro,
who, the owner?
Yeah. The owner was on a video, like, so he was like, "Oh, you the owner of this place?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not allowing Air Forces in my establishment." And just like he had on some off-white Jordans.
How do you take the apology? Like, do you be like, "All right, I'm gonna accept it"?
I don't feel like it's genuine because they didn't know they was recording, so they didn't think that this was like, it wasn't like the girl was like, "Oh, all this is on camera." She was recording, but just talking regular, like she wasn't recording, like they.
Right.
So I feel like the apology is because they're going to get all this backlash from the black community basically saying like, oh, this is racist or whatever. But I don't feel like it's genuine. I feel like if it was like, if they knew it was no camera or nothing like that, then, and they were just like, oh yeah, if they just pulled him to the side like, oh yeah, we didn't notice that she had on athletic gear, but that's not allowed. And it'd be tough for us to just put her out. Then okay, but the way they made it seem is just like, fuck you and you ain't got on the right attire, get out. Like, I don't know.
I only seen a clip of it. And I felt like they was talking calm to each other. Like both sides was talking calm.
Nah,
it
escalated. Physical.
It escalated. Oh, all right.
So the owner was talking big shit though. That's why it was kind of funny for him to apologize afterwards when he was talking big shit like he was gonna do anything with that big guy.
Yo,
like the big guy could have slapped the shit out of all of them. All of them was like.
Yeah, they was
shit to him.
Relatively smaller compared to that guy.
But he held his composure. Like he was being respectful at first until he was continually being disrespected.
Yeah.
But I
heard about
it didn't turn violent though.
Yeah, I heard a story about Applebee's today. And it was a family. I don't know how many kids it was, but a black woman had like multiple kids, so she needed like two booster seats for their kids, but they only provided her one. And the reason why they didn't provide her two is because she was by like steps and like it was like a fire hazard. And she was like raising hell and like creating all this uproar because they wouldn't give her two seats. And it ended up being like some backlash behind it because she felt like it was, like some race shit.
So she was like in a section where as though it was like a fire hazard to have two booster seats.
Yeah.
So why she couldn't move? Like they couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Why Applebee's later? That's what made me think about it because Applebee's later on put an apology out. But I'm thinking like, yo, that problem could have been solved by just moving the person, and then it wouldn't even have been to this point. They later apologized, but I don't know, yo. It's just so many situations.
I feel like for that same situation. Bro, you could have easily said, okay, we apologize. We didn't know she had athletic sneakers. I don't expect you to just tell her to leave, but what's wrong with that, bro? Like, if I understand if you... I know you got your rules and you want to enforce your rules, but like, I really don't even know how to, handle that situation because I don't know, do you tell her, both of them leave because they both got athletic sneakers, or do you... If you allow, it go both ways because if you allow one to stay, then you gotta let everyone to stay. If you put one out, you gotta put everyone out. But it's just life's unfair. So I don't even know how to handle the situation.
I feel like it's a case by case situation.
I just feel like everyone should be treated the same way at the end of the day, regardless of what the situation is.
Right. I totally feel you. Yeah.
But on to some other injustice and racism. Well, let's not say that. Oh, the one clip I was telling you about earlier with the white guy was randomly taking pictures of this black guy that was in his neighborhood, but then he was openly racist guy. He was just like he said, you see all the videos about the racist people in the world. And he was like, I am racist, and he was like, this is a no nigger zone. Some crazy shit, yo. If you don't think racism still exists, open your phone and search and scroll. You'll see it.
Yeah, it's definitely prevalent out there, yo. It's all about how you handle your situations. But it's some people that you probably out here that you wouldn't even think that isn't racist. Some people that you would label as racist wouldn't be racist, and some people that you like rub shoulders with every day is the person that fucking be super racist in front of your section. I don't know. It's all about. I feel like you just need to hold your people close to you and just keep your close knit of friends and people that you associate with, and it wouldn't be a bunch of bad shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's just what I
get
think.
what you're saying. And I feel like at the end of the day, all this shit can happen. I can see all this racist shit on my phone. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to treat people with love and respect regardless of their color and the color of their skin.
I feel like that's how it always supposed to be.
Yeah, but everybody not like that. I'm just speaking for me personally. I'm going to treat everybody with love and respect regardless
of who you are. A lot of people break this shit down to color, what political party you dealing with, what section of the earth you live in. I mean, what section of the country you live in. It's just so much breakdown and all that different type of shit. Speaking of people, where you want to go at with this? We can either go to Wayne or we can either go to Kanye. That both apply to this.
Yeah, I don't even really want to speak on Wayne. I guess Lil Wayne and Lil Pump, the Lils.
Yeah, but
Trump.
Lil Pump is not really part of my.
They can do what they want. I mean,
me and Pump
don't
really got the same ancestors, so I would expect Pump to really endorse certain.
Yeah, but he of that he quote unquote from the culture, hip hop culture and shit like that.
You sure people let people in and don't even really be about that? So it's really
it's
really like what they call pies in your face. So.
But some people that's some people hip hop. It ain't my hip hop. But we can go to Kanye.
Yeah.
So
well, a lot of people ain't really. I don't know if y'all familiar with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan got a podcast. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of people.
One of the most popular podcasts.
Yeah, probably number one in the world. Just recently had Kanye on, and
like a 3-hour interview.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal for Joe Rogan. But he had Kanye on it. And, when I first started, I know you didn't watch the whole thing. I watched, like, a bulk of that shit. Like, if that shit was 3 hours, I probably watched, like, 2.5 of it. Like, to the point.
I don't know if I got to an hour.
Yo, like, early on, this nigga is ranting, talking a bunch of shit that you really don't get. But if you watch it, like, he's making points. It's just taking a long ass time for him to get to them points. Like, and I'm not saying I agree with his points, but I understand why he would think the way he thinking. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it makes sense to be like, all right, cool, I get it.
I was watching it. A lot of times I just zoned out. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Nah, because it was crazy. It was like, see, this red cup, right? And this red cup. Remember when you grabbed that red cup last Thursday? Last Thursday. I was working at this spot. Mm-hmm. But then he'd go all the way around.
Thursday before that.
But look, eventually he'd finish the point about his red cup.
But it's like you said all that shit. And you fucking lost me. I ain't know we was talking about the red cup.
Nah, you just got, I be bored. So I don't mind just listening to the start to finish.
But I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I was thinking about getting this, the AirPods, but the noise cancellation ones. That way I can really tune in and listen to it. Because a lot of times it'd be a lot of distractions. So
they got sale, Black Friday sales. I mean, them is 200.
That shit already 200, ain't it? Or it's like 250. But I'm finna grab something though, yo. So that way I can really get into some of these interviews that I won't have the time to watch, but I'll be able to watch. Yeah,
it's a few.
Everything
it's a few that you've been missing that I've been telling you about. It's a bunch of them.
Yeah. But I stick to my usuals. I mean, I'm still going.
Nah, you put me on with what's Matt Bonds and them joint? All the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool shit.
But
yeah, but
I ain't want to cut you. I mean, I ain't
know we was just the Kanye part. I feel like just listen to Kanye, Joe Rogan with an open mind. He's asking some important questions. He give Kanye the platform to just ramble like.
Yeah, and I feel like that's good for Kanye.
Nah, but Joe Rogan is the type to be like he will like point out your flaws and shit that you say, and that's what kind of like I feel like was left out of that interview. Like if you saying some wild shit that he probably don't agree with,
He'll
not
call
saying
you
that
out on it?
he'd be like, yo, explain shit more, so you know what I mean, so people can understand. Because right now you just rambling. Like it was some times where he was like, yo, I need you to like stop what you're saying
and explain that.
And explain what you
I
mean,
seen
because
one of the parts he did
I don't
that.
think you sounding crazy, but if you keep talking,
masses,
you about
they
to
might not know
exactly.
what you're talking about.
And like he really didn't do that as much. And the crazy thing is, I don't know, a lot of people not really familiar with Joe Rogan, but the next podcast, he had a dude named Alex Jones on there, and he is way worse and Kanye on the rambling, talking about conspiracies and talking about this and that, and he was cutting them off. I feel like it's different because that's your friend versus him not really knowing Kanye. You know what I mean? So it's a little disconnect. I feel like it could have been a lot of information gathered within that Kanye.
But what I was saying, like as far as I was
interview.
saying that is good for Kanye, it's just for the simple fact it gives him the platform to just basically try to say all his thoughts, because a lot of times he say shit here and there,
Right.
and then it's like you don't really know what he's saying because
Right.
he all over the place. But even when he have a platform to speak freely and really give details, he's still all over the place. So I mean,
Yo,
it is what it
he got
is.
one of those wild minds, yo. I don't know, yo. He got one of those Elon Musk minds, yo, that just a million things running in your mind. You got a million inventions, a million things that make shit happen, shit that can possibly change the world, and it just don't register to the novice person.
I need somebody like Joe Button or somebody that'll
Somebody
have
that you
a
can
conversation with
relate
him, that'll break some shit down.
So you
because
can
some
understand.
shit, some people that like they'll, change the terminology and make it where as though I understand what the fuck he's saying. Because
Yeah, I
sometimes
get
I
that.
don't know what he's saying. And
I
I
get
feel
that.
like sometimes that's what the interviewer, like Joe Rogan's smart as shit. I don't claim to be the smartest person in the world, but he might understand that shit. But
he'll tell you he dumb as shit.
I don't. But I'm just saying, like, I need somebody to break that shit down and really explain, like, make him explain that shit in different terms. That way
Right.
I better understand it. But
Right.
it is what it is,
But I mean, he kind of broke shit down, talk about the presidency, all that different type of shit. Probably explained a little bit of endorsing Trump and shit. And shit, while we on the topic of endorsing Trump, Wayne, some people denouncing him, calling yo Lil Coochie. That shit was
Lil
kind of
Coochie,
nuts.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, I
That
see
shit
that.
funny.
Twitter will say the wildest shit, but they called him Lil Coochie. But I understand, a lot of people are frightened of this tax break, I know a lot of people not familiar because I feel like, this is a packed session. If you from Baltimore, if you watching this shit outside of Baltimore, pack is where you do the dirty dozens, where you crack jokes. I feel like a lot of these political debates are fucking pack sessions. They don't even talk about the policies. All they do is talk about
each other.
Yeah, each other and how bad they doing. Like, so I understand why a lot of people not really informed about that shit. But rumor on the street is this nigga Biden is gonna fucking raise taxes. So a lot of these rich black celebrities like
that.
like Wayne, like 50 Cent, Brandon Marshall. I'm sure the list
what I
is
told
crazy.
somebody the other day, I said it's more poor people than rich people. But
Yeah.
you take that how you want.
That's a fact. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, a lot of rich black people, you can't really be mad at the choice they make. I mean, you can be mad, like my friend told me. You can be mad at people. People have a choice to be mad at somebody else. You can't, but people also have the choice to be able to make their own opinion. So it's like a catch-22. Like, you're going to deal with a whole bunch of shit that you're really not trying to deal with.
Yeah. I'm done with this Kanye shit. To be honest with you,
I'm done with this politics shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, November 4th is right around the corner, so or 3rd, whatever, 4th.
No, November 3rd.
Yeah, it's
My
right around
daughter's
the corner.
birthday the
so,
2nd. Hers Monday, so it's the 3rd.
We won't be getting bombarded with vote everywhere and fucking they took over every fucking social media. That shit just be
that shit be nuts.
Hella different notifications, bro.
Have
you been receiving these messages?
Yeah, like, text messages, calls, all that shit.
I hit stop to all of them.
Yeah, but it is yo.
Alone.
At the end of the day, look,
hella annoying.
Whoever wins is the presidency. I'm speaking from whoever this party think that if Trump win, the fucking black people are gonna go crazy. We've been living with 4 years of Trump already. We're not gonna really trip. It's not really a big deal to us. We're gonna continuously live. We adapt to environment, so we're gonna be good. It's not a big problem. It's not a big issue. I be hearing things like, oh, if Trump win, black people are gonna riot, and it's not that serious, dog. Like we will adapt and make sure everything is all right.
That's a fact. We've been adapting all this time in this country, so why the fuck wouldn't we adapt now?
It's not a big thing. It's not a big issue.
But let's go on to some other shit.
Yeah, where we at?
Something with hip hop. I don't fucking know. Hip hop awards. Let's go there. Let's go down the list, yo. Let's just switch that shit right up. Go down the list of the hip hop awards.
Did you end up seeing them ciphers? The ciphers was pretty cool. I
didn't see any of it, so that's why I was just gonna read the winners. And then we just talk about it.
No, but I'm talking about, look, all right, since you didn't say it, I seen both of the, 2 ciphers. I don't know, usually it's probably like 4 or 5. But I seen the one with all female, Tiana Taylor, Brandy.
She was singing?
No, they were actually rapping. And the shit was pretty dope. She was rapping. It was one more female. I hate to leave this last female out. No, this shit was pretty cool. The content was pretty dope. I fucked with that shit. Then there was another one with Polo G, Chica. Yo, just check this shit out. This shit was dope. All these motherfuckers was dope, and they was killing that shit. Like talking all that shit you want to hear. Talking, yeah, like if you like bars, you'll appreciate the ciphers from the females, because I feel like it was pretty big because it's a female led environment right now. A lot of female rappers. So Brandy, I'm crazy. I'm mad. I can't remember everybody on the cipher.
That's crazy though, yo, because I was like, I don't want to hear that shit. But
the shit was cool.
The dopest cipher to me last year was the fucking comedies that was the comedians that was rapping.
I ain't like that shit. I felt like that was the weakest one.
I fuck with it, but
fucking
each his own.
Afion Crockett, yo, that nigga need to sit his ass down.
Fucking Carlos and Chico, that shit was hard. But
I don't like Carlos Miller, yo.
Damn, why? Because he's stealing your look.
That's shade. Yo, this dude's so shade. Every bald head nigga with a beard is not me, dog. Yo, acknowledge. Yo, say we look exactly alike, yo.
You know how Carlos Miller look?
Yo, every bald head nigga with a beard. Yo, nah, dog.
How you not know?
It is what it is, yo. Okay, man, we said I like Carlos Miller.
Hey, now look, yo.
Yeah. Yo said I look like Carlos Miller.
Yo said I don't like Carlos Miller. I said that's why, yo, because he's stealing your look. He got a podcast.
Nah, man, shit. Shout out to them. Didn't they host it though?
Yeah, they did host
South shit. That's dope.
Awards.
I fuck with DC Young Fly.
That's big.
I fuck with Chico Bean. I really fuck with Carlos Miller. I just don't fuck with them like their content. Like I fuck with how they move and all that. I just don't fuck, and that's cool. Like I mean, I feel like that's not a problem. I don't want them to catch feelings or whatever.
Why you don't fuck with them though? I don't understand what's. I feel like I don't know. I think it's funny as shit. I fuck with Carlos.
A lot. Yo, I want them to be successful. I don't want no hate. I don't want it to sound like no hate. I want them niggas to be successful. All that. I'm just not a fan of their pod. Maybe I got do a deep dive in it. I just.
Oh, you're not a fan of that podcast? I thought maybe it was just like him as a comedian, like him personally.
I've never seen his stand up. I like him on Wild 'N Out. I like what they do on Wild 'N Out. I just don't. I checked out shit. Don't get it twisted. It's some shit on there that I fuck with, and it's some shit that I sent to my man. Shout out to Reggie TTO Reggie Street. Sent him the shit. We was talking about some 85 South shit.
Yo, I listened to him. 85 South show, and I just got I used to listen to that shit way back when they was like in Steve Harvey's studio. Some people probably don't even know about that. And fucking DC Young Fly wasn't even on every episode. It was just Carlos and the nigga Chico wasn't even on there like that.
Oh, so this Carlos doing this thing, man? Fuck that, yo. I'm changing my stance.
Carlos
That's my
like
dog.
Like,
straight buried it in bald head, nigga. The BB, nigga. The BBB, nigga. We like.
But I think Carlos and DC started it, but DC was so busy, like with all the other shit he was doing. He was doing movies and shit like that. Right. Carlos was still holding it down, still doing the podcast and shit like that. But then I stopped listening, probably because DC wasn't on that as much. But now I started getting back into it. I just watched the fucking the one they had, Amon Shumpert. They had fucking what's the
they had Busta just
Lord
recently,
Duval. Yeah. It was another one that like.
Let's talk about Busta. He just dropped today. Let's talk about Busta Bust.
Okay, I guess we're gonna get back to the hip hop.
Yeah, we'll get back, but let's talk about Busta Bust.
Yeah, let's talk about Busta though. Yo. What you think about the album?
I haven't heard the album, but I just got berated today by one of my close friends.
No,
VIP,
say what you said before.
VIP
before
Gutter.
The episode.
He told me to go check out this Busta Rhymes album. I respect Busta Rhymes as an artist, but as my 36 years, soon to be 37 on November 5th, I have yet to listen to one Busta Rhymes album ever. Don't get me wrong, that motherfucking put your hands on my Oscar. See, that shit was a jam when I was a kid. That shit was a jam. That shit was him and Janet. That shit was a jam. That shit with him and Mariah. That shit was a jam.
You never listened to like all the little.
I never was like, yo, this is the content I need to go back and listen to on his album. That shit with him and Wayne. Remember he had the feature on Wayne. I mean,
I'll have to hear it. I don't know.
I mean, not Wayne, Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes, and I think Wayne might have been on that, but I never had the desire to go back. Don't get it twisted.
So you're not going to check that Busta Rhymes shit out?
No, I haven't checked it out. My man said I should listen to it. It's pretty good. I had another homeboy tell me it's pretty good.
At this age, you're not going to. If I ain't start before, I'm not going now to go listen to no random ass Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, I'm stubborn that way. I'm like a motherfucker.
Damn, yo, I thought. Like that was like your time period, and you're a fuck with Busta. You like, I'm gonna go check this out. I'm
more of a Jadakiss guy, not a Busta guy.
Hey yo, so in the barbershop earlier, they was talking about the Busta shit, and it was basically like a young generation versus old generation. I don't know how we got to this, but they were saying the old generation, they got actors, the hip hop artists turned actors.
Busta actor, he killed this shit in Higher Learning. Go check that shit out. That shit is a classic black movie.
That didn't come up in discussion. But
look.
Yeah, y'all go check that out. But it was basically saying all the hip hop artists turned actors that they have, they had back in the day where they had people like, Ice Cube, Will Smith. Who do we have now, like in today's generation, like that could possibly, be that next best actor?
Let me ask you a question: would Bow Wow be our a later generation, or would it be today's generation?
I would say back then, for the simple fact,
like,
he
ain't
not
Bow Wow like your age for
music right now. Bow Wow a little older than me. Bow Wow like 30,
but he not 37.
Yeah,
I don't know. Bow Wow on NCIS Miami or Las Vegas or
Quavo. Bow Wow 33. Wasn't Quavo or no Offset was on one of them shows?
Yeah, Offset been acting shit.
Meek Mill was just in Charm City Kings.
What's the other one? Offset and Quavo. Quavo is the one messed with Sweetie, right?
Yes.
He was just in a movie with Queen Latifah, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Just recently. That meme been floating around on Twitter where he pointing a gun at Queen Latifah.
Oh, I think I seen that. Yeah.
He pointing a gun at Queen Latifah and shit like this.
I thought that shit was like Empire or something.
Yo, low key, that shit might have been, but
oh, no.
It's actors out there. I mean, if you really want to break it down,
no, it was some shit that used to come on. Like, it was something like Empire that used to come on. It was one of them shows. I forgot the name.
I know what you're talking about. It's from the same director.
One of them
it's from the same writer and shit. No, we got LL. We got
we not talking about who y'all got. We talking about who could be impossible to
No, I'm just saying. Like, it's probably no competition.
Ice-T, his name?
Ice-T been doing this shit for like 20 years on SVU. Niggas got DMX before he got booked. We got
act now, bro.
We got Will Smith.
I know I said that already. I said Will Smith.
Woo! We got
I can't think
Marky Mark. We got Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg rap?
Never heard of Marky Mark? Probably not.
Yo, but that's not what I was asking y'all. I was asking.
I don't know.
Who is from the new generation that could possibly
let's just keep our eye on that.
Just throw out some names though.
I don't know any names. You name the names, and that's the end of the list. Like y'all list is young as shit.
I really can't think. I can't think of who would be with Drake. I mean, he came from He came from Degrassi.
Yo, try to name the best rapper.
Can he possibly make that turn to be the next best?
Cheating. Let's move on to the next fucking
topic. What you mean? He was an actor, and he's an active rapper now, so he could possibly turn into an actor again, if that makes sense.
I mean, that probably be something.
All right, yo, fuck that shit, yo. We can save that for another time, and maybe later on down the line when
hopefully somebody in the comment section names some of their favorite.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, do that. Comment on YouTube, Fame4Ransom everywhere. YouTube, Instagram. You know, it's lit.
Twitter, starting our Twitter tomorrow.
That shit started. It's just we ain't been promoting it. But on to another rapper, yo. The Hip Hop Awards, yo. Lil Baby. Everybody feel like Lil Baby was snubbed for the Hip Hop Artist of the Year.
I mean, his stats is legible. I mean, but
I didn't even read the stats, but I'm just going off.
I read the stats because Backpack posted them, but
I'm just going off of impact, and I feel like the Baby and Lil Baby been on every damn thing.
But kind of like people who've been in the news. She like hottest. I feel like she probably not had the.
I don't agree with that, but then again, her music not for me, so that's me personally. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's not for me either. But I'm talking about.
But I just feel like,
believe it or not,
Lil Baby got one of the best albums.
Yo, believe it or not, in today's time, it's a female-driven industry.
I'm all for that.
She is elite out of the females.
Lil Baby and the Baby been on everything, and they had dope albums.
Just because you be on everything,
and they had dope albums. Like, damn it, what's Lil Baby shit that the last shit he dropped? The last shit he dropped was the deluxe, but my turn shit. That shit, you can play that shit from top to bottom.
I'm about to tell
and
you
then you can play the deluxe from top to bottom. Like, I don't understand. I feel like he should have won.
Damn,
I feel like he the biggest artist.
That shit and deleted that shit by mistake. Yeah, but he should have won. The stats on that is crazy.
But yo, it was also some other awards, you know, that was given.
Talk about the awards, dog.
What the fuck? I lost that shit.
Oh look, I got the stats right here for Lil Baby. All right, he got 14 songs that went gold this year without him being featured on none of them bitches. He got 10 songs that went platinum without him being featured. He got 2 albums that went platinum. 1 went twice. Then 2 albums that went gold.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying just
that's his stats.
That's not even the features, bro.
Here go Meg's
on everything.
Here go Meg's stats. She got 2 songs that went platinum. Without her being featured, she got 1 song that went gold. But like I said, this is a female-driven industry. Right now, females is the hottest thing out. Who is the hottest female?
It's a female.
Who is the hottest
industry,
female?
But
look, let me ask you this question.
Right,
let me play devil's advocate. Is Baby the hottest male rapper today? No.
I would say yeah. I would say yeah, just for the simple fact.
You say yeah.
Drake will be once he drops some shit, but I feel like right now, I
feel like it's a disconnect on different levels.
Top charts, I bet he all over that shit.
All right, but the point I'm trying to make is you say that,
right? Hold on, so I
don't think it's the Baby. I think it might be somebody else. Now let me ask you,
give me a name.
Who is the hottest female rapper hands down today? It's no argument. It's Meg.
It's definitely
that's why she won, because it's no argument. But it's an argument with
just because she's the
Lil
top.
Baby.
It's way more male hip hop artists
that
than
doesn't
it is
matter.
fucking
It's not
females.
about.
Of course,
it's not about quantity. It's about quality. You just said it yourself. It's either the Baby or Lil Baby. So that's 2 artists. It's no question who's the better.
No, I was saying overall, male and female.
So that means there's 2 options that you could possibly pick from. So that means that's 2 options in your level.
Well, that was a sympathy award, bro. We all got sympathy for Meg too. But
that's your opinion.
That was a sympathy award.
People who pick this, I mean, if you want to be honest, a lot of people don't even fuck with the BET Awards. So people don't even. Luckily, people respect.
People
the
need
BET
to fuck
Awards.
with the BET Awards.
Yeah, it's for us, by us on some FUBU shit, but
I never knew what that meant. Like for a while, I was just thinking FUBU that shit whack.
I'm gonna teach you.
Then I know now. I mean, I knew already, but I'm just saying for a long time I didn't know. Like back in the day, I didn't know what that meant.
Speaking of shit that you need to know, yo.
Shit all over the place.
That they sweeping shit under the rug. You heard about those 177 people getting locked up for that child trafficking shit? Yeah, I put you on. That shit ain't really getting the news that it's supposed to be getting.
My algorithms don't be seeing some shit.
Yeah, them algorithms is nuts.
My shit be just showing me
45 children just got rescued. Just think about it if that was one of your children. If you had a child and that was your child.
I couldn't imagine.
You would want that shit to be in the news.
Exactly. I would.
That shit nuts. And the crazy thing is,
it's not.
It's not. And the crazy thing is, a lot of these people that is kidnapping people don't look like us. But the people who are getting kidnapped look like us. That's what's crazy. And I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but I'm just trying to tell you, shit is real. How people get swept under the radar and all that type of shit.
Thing, but it's just so crazy when it's the other way around. It's someone of the other color or another color, it get more attention. But that's another story for another day.
I feel like they trying to sweep that shit under the rug. That just Lane Maxwell. That what's her boyfriend name? Not Harvey Weinstein. What's the other dude name? You know the dude who killed himself, yo, for the island and shit.
Epstein.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein.
I just threw that out there. I didn't even know if that was right.
No, that was right. Jeffrey Epstein and shit. Like they been trying to sweep all that shit under the rug, but I feel like a lot of these instances are coming out.
Yo, they only worry about COVID. I seen a post today. They said just turn on CNN. They just trying to have you scared to death about COVID, and they talking about.
I feel like that's what pushed the political party forward. I mean, COVID.
Yo, do you feel like once this all said and done, and the next president or the current president, whatever is named, that all this COVID shit gonna go away, or you feel like it's still gonna be like as relevant?
Yo, I heard a wild ass stat. Every crazy like different virus that has came has only lasted 18 months. Like everyone, like. What's
Zika virus?
Yeah, Zika virus, SARS.
Shit? Ebola, was that a virus?
Yeah, no. Ebola. All of it had lasted 18 months and the shit been over. And it'll be 18 months pretty soon. So
what about the flu?
Well, flu has been catching bodies for a long, long time.
Speaking of catching bodies, Tank finna catch a body tomorrow night, going down. Tank versus Santa Cruz, that's his name?
I don't know who's supposed to fight, but I was supposed to have a fight party with my brother-in-law. Apparently he's under the weather right now. I don't know if he got that COVID. So
that fight party is canceled.
We might not make that happen. Yeah, we might not have that, but if everything come out, you know what I mean, we're gonna definitely see that fight party. Hopefully,
we just going through all our topics now because we towards the end. Speaking of COVID, because you just said your brother, you might possibly, you don't know. Joe Budden is recently tested positive for coronavirus. And he says that might impact their that shit was funny as shit. It said it might I don't know how this affects the pod for Saturday. Somebody commented, fuck out of here. Boy, that pod better be up Saturday.
I feel like all they gotta do is Zoom that shit.
Yeah.
They was being so
niggas
stubborn.
Niggas fucking with the Zoom. That's probably why they just try to hurry up and get back.
Joe Rogan do that shit all the time.
That's Joe Rogan. Niggas wasn't fucking with Joe Budden Zoom.
Nah,
he can call what you call him and ask him about the Zoom. He can call
Bill
Simmons
and shit.
That's about the same.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is.
There, yo. What else we got?
Did we already
rest in peace, Walter Wallace.
Yeah, we already talked about Walter Wallace.
That shit is depressing.
Yeah, I guess we didn't hit on every topic. We gonna end it with
best duo shit up there.
Oh yeah, shit. Let's talk. Niggas was talking about basketball. Some shit that y'all probably don't even want to hear, but I felt like this shit was pretty important to me. We was talking about best duos of best NBA duos of all time.
So look, Norman sent me this shit. It's a list of like how many? 64, some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like March Madness.
I didn't even look at this shit, and I said Shaq and Kobe. I still ain't look at it.
I was arguing with my cousin all day. Yo. He was talking about LeBron and AD winning that shit, and I'm like, what? That shit kind of crazy. I mean, I got his points and all that shit that he was saying, but
he a victim of current whatever that however.
No, he's not a child. He's a grown man.
But I'm saying like some people be so swayed about what currently is happening.
Yo, it's no way
they forget.
Yo, a game of 21 No threes. All y'all going by one, and you playing Shaq and Kobe. Come on, yeah.
Dominant fucking player in NBA history.
I know people want to say Jordan, all this shit. Yo, you cannot stop a Shaq and
fucking
Kobe
80
combination.
Ain't fucking checking on Shaq. He putting his ass in a hole.
Trick bag. He putting his ass in a straight trick bag.
Barbecue chicken alert every time.
All
Kobe
day,
don't even need
every
to score.
day. What you mean, yo? That shit. I mean, it is what it is,
fuck with
yo.
AD, but he ain't fucking with Shaq.
He wouldn't be able to do nothing with Shaq, yo. It was other. I know you weren't not really too familiar with a few of those. We got fucking Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. We had LeBron on there 3 times. LeBron and Kyrie, LeBron and Wade, LeBron and AD. I'm like, LeBron might get bumped first round everyone. As great as LeBron is, yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. And I ain't just saying that because
all them low ass fucking guards that they putting them with.
Who
is checking Shaq?
Who is checking a prime time Shaq is what I'm trying to figure out.
That's why I'm not. It's nothing. You can say all the names.
I'm so
on that
mad
list.
I can't find this shit right now.
You sent it to me. It's probably in our most. You sent it on Instagram.
I'm on shit right now.
You on Twitter. It's on Instagram. But it don't matter what names you bring up, bro. That's why I don't even understand why you looking it up. Nobody is checking Kobe and Shaq.
It's some tough ones. Hold up. Wait till I look at this shit. It's some tough ones.
I'm gonna go ahead.
It's some tough ones, yo. Garnett and Marbury. You ain't got to watch Garnett
with Shaq.
Garnett and Marbury. Hey yo.
No matter who you say,
I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one of my favorite ones. You got Stockton Malone. Shaq and Kobe already did them dirty. They got Durant and Curry.
In other news, Netflix pricings is going up.
Yo, they got Duncan and Robinson, Iverson and Melo, Kareem and Magic. I wasn't around for that, but I hear, yo, they got Russell and Cousy. If they don't get them old ass Boston jerseys out of here. Well, point is, yo, Olajuwon and Drexel.
They got Paul George and Kawhi.
Let me see. Do they got Paul George and Kawhi?
Yo, fuck that list, yo. Netflix price is going up. Don't worry, I don't pay that shit anyway. Whoever paying my shit, just know it's going up. Make sure y'all pay your bill.
This shit tough. Go check this shit out, yo. 2-on-2 all-time bracket.
That price is probably going up because they got fucking what's the chick name from Rhonda Shams, what the fuck her name is?
Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes. Fuck that shit all up. She got some shit over there. She cooking up. And then Ava DuVernay and Colin Kaepernick got some documentary coming about Colin Kaepernick.
So look, that's a good segue.
Price is definitely going up.
So that's definitely a good segue to end this shit. But speaking of that though, fucking Shonda Rhimes, I heard she was getting caught with the trick bag over there at NBC.
What the fuck did I say, bro? Rhonda Shams.
Yeah, you said some wild nut ass shit. But I'm talking about, I heard she got caught with the trick bag over at NBC trying to get some Disney tickets, and they wouldn't give it to her. So she like, oh, y'all acting foolish?
Yo, she was leaving ABC though.
Oh, I ain't know that.
She probably tried to get that off before she left.
Yeah, she tried to get the Disney tickets.
I remember that I used to watch Scandal and shit. All her shows was coming to an end.
Fucking How to Get Away with Murder. And she got the longest running show in history. What's that shit?
That doctor shit?
What's that shit called? Yo, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, that doctor shit.
Yeah.
but she going over to Netflix. Hope she can get some new shit because I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the Netflix algorithms too, yo. Put some new shit on my shit. I'm tired of
what
seeing
you
all these
watching?
old
What you watching? We ain't go to the close. You know how we close it. Give you what we watching, what we listening to.
I ain't watching shit, bro. But
you ain't watching shit.
Yeah, work. I'm watching the games. I'm watching that Ravens game.
I'm watching that Fargo shit, yo.
It's lit.
I'm watching Fargo with Chris Rock, yo. We killing that shit.
I'm gonna check that out. I say that every episode. I don't check nothing out.
It's about some Kansas City gangsters, some black Kansas City gangsters, and they beefing with like the mob. This shit pretty cool.
That dude sound dope. And I tried watching that. You told me about The Boys. I did definitely try to go and watch it. But I read the description and I was like, not for me.
Yeah, I done fucking binged that
What else?
shit.
It was something else somebody told me about, and I was just
shit
like,
else going on right now.
I started watching it and then fell asleep.
Blackish came back on. I've been watching that.
Bro, I just been grabbing my laptop and turning the TV off and watching fucking shit on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm about to turn into one of them.
Yeah, you about to be one of those guys.
One of those that just watch everything on YouTube.
What about music though?
Music, let me see what's most recent on my shit, because that's what I normally
most
go
recent on my shit. Penny, Benny the Butcher. I'm trying to put knowledge on with that Benny the Butcher. That shit fire.
Most recent shit on mine is Flip the Narrow and A Boogie. They
Flip just dropped?
Flip the Narrow.
He just dropped?
Yeah, I think it dropped like last week though.
Oh, wow, I got check.
I don't know what dropped today. I heard some shit dropped today. Let me
Only thing I know dropped today was Busta, and that shit dropped and I ain't pick it up. Shit dropped and I ain't pick it up. Shout out to my man VIP Gutter. I'm not picking that shit up, dog.
Common dropped some shit. Common.
Oh yeah, I'm not listening to Common, even though
Sam Smith.
Hey.
WizKid. Omarion dropped some shit. I heard.
Ooh, look.
He dropped the tape. He said he got dreads though. That shit probably trash.
I don't know, yo. April got that nigga fucked up. He had to get his shit locked.
I heard a lot of good reviews about King Von. Yo, he from Chicago.
Nah, I ain't had no good reviews. I just heard that nigga was a fucking savage and he will shoot the shit out you and he will run down on your house. So if y'all niggas don't listen to yo, listen to him. Shout out to Lil Durk too. He on everything.
Shout out
he
to
killed
King Von.
everything.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. But yeah, we
Wait,
out.
Hold up, yo. I got I'm back with the shirt, you feel me?
Oh, all right. Can I shout my shirt out?
Yeah, you go ahead. You got it.
First shirt, you know what I mean? I had to shout it out. It's my sister, yo. You know what I mean? Zadia. She on tour. Well, she was on tour, just a little tour merch.
Get a little closer to the camera, bro, so they can see it. She selling them?
She sold them. You know what I mean? I got the little the joint on the back. What's the barcode on the back you can scan? She out here.
Oh, all right. You can really scan it?
You can really scan it.
Like
shit is official.
Would it like bring up the tour dates or some shit?
I'm sure it probably pop up her on Spotify, Amazon.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, every time I see barcodes, everything I scan it and it give me the vote or I get registered to vote. No. I've been seeing that everywhere. No,
you check our shit out though. She a dope artist. You know what I mean, she's the shit. I fuck with her, and I ain't just saying that cause she from around my way.
And she your sister, but you fuck with her.
Yeah, I fuck with her. Like I really fuck with her music.
Definitely shout out to her. Go get that. Go get whatever. Go support black people. But
all day.
I got there's some new shit, bro. It's been a little minute since I did it, but we back. It's called the brand I believe is Trust the Alliance. I fuck with they got all different colors. They got different color bears also. I don't know if y'all can see it because the mic in the way. But the shit dope, dog. And I'm gonna tag it, put it in once I upload the shit to Instagram, YouTube, I'm gonna show love, yo. But show love to all black-owned businesses.
Already.
We still showing love.
All right. Close this shit out with an artist,
we got the shirts, coming soon, you feel me?
Nice little artist in the city.
I don't fucking know, bro. I told you I've been...
Go to Mook shit, yeah?
I've been
since we had them last week. So we ain't get to close out on them last week.
Oh, yeah, because y'all start talking?
Yeah.
What song, though? I don't know which one you want.
Go to his page, yo. Mooked Out, yo. Check on my man Mooked Out, yo. If y'all ain't check out this episode, episode 29, Zone 29. It's my shit right here. I fuck with this shit.
Go check that out. That's Mooked Out. Ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping me.
I'm NormanFame.
Dark Rebel. And I'm King Ransom.
And this Fame4Ransom.
Niggas scared. Do it for my hustlers, get bread, I'm right here. Fuck you niggas think, my ship will never sink. Laughing, cracking up, while I'm headed to the bank. With a bop like George, I done moved on up from the west side.